Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are gonna just run some iron. Oh, that's the hope. Iron to the iron works. Trying to get some more steel pipe out of there. Finish out some more oil barrel loads and making that money. Though this is the last load of iron that we are going to be able to pull out of here without running more cordwood. So the supply line never ends. Running freight is a all the time business. Keeps the wheels turning and locos making money. Not exactly sure if this one's going to come all the way up here. I do not normally fill 10. Seems to be doing okay. I have a mixed load with some wood and some iron, so I guess I'm not exactly sure. These might be lighter than the wood. It seems like some of these are actually maybe lighter than the wood, so normally we're bogging down more than this on the way up the hill. So this is actually a nice decent run then. So we should just not maybe mix this load anymore. It's easier without the mix, just doing the iron up and then get the wood at a separate time. Looks to be the problem solved, I guess. Well, that's a lot better than swapping out to a D7 Class 70, which is what I was leaning towards doing here. So this is good to see this one working out nice. And I would have to say that these are maybe lighter than the wood car. Well, now we're getting down to about that same crawl speed, but it's because we have that big turn in there. Still, I think the plan is going to be to rework this hill for a 2% grade, and if we have to, we'll go down the valley. We'll do a horseshoe turn in that valley somewhere to lose more altitude so that we can just come down at a slower grade. I think that'll make the trains just much happier running up and down this side of the valley. Being that we did not cross over the valley or run through it in any way, been kind of minimal impact so far on this track layout. Not sure if we'll keep it that way or not, but thought that worked. I've seen some pretty big trestle bridges in here, which look impressive. It's just, yeah, it's a little over the top. But tried to keep it somewhat realistic, although this one we have some wall down there that probably has to get replaced because there's no way they would have built a, well, I shouldn't say there's no way. I'm sure there are times where they did build a 30-foot, high, basically brick retaining structure for track. I mean, they've done all number of things throughout the history of rail, just keeping that stuff working and going, to be honest. It's just a lot of this stuff is one-off, so it's like you'd see it once, but you'd never see it again, which that's cool too, I don't like this dirt mountain here, but I don't like the idea of running those switches off the walls. I don't know. That one they still got to figure out because it's sloppy. It's just kind of sloppy, but functional. It saves us. Otherwise, we'd have to come all the way up here and turn around at the sawmill, and it saves us a lot of time doing that. So that's why it's there. And staying there. We definitely aren't going to get rid of it. It's too functional for when we're running coal down that hill. That load might only pass 1,000 running that coal down, but with 5 cars, but it's fast and it's easy, and you can stack up a decent amount of money running that loop pretty fast. Which we probably could step up to more with the Class 70, I suppose it would probably be able to pull, but we cut that down because of the coal coming back up that hill, which until we lay in a bypass for the coal to get around having to climb up that hill, if we level that out so that the coal is only coming downhill, that's one thing. But currently, we pull that coal up the same hill we just pulled this iron up, and 10 coal don't come up that hill, like, at least with any of the locomotives we currently have, or in a single configuration anyway. Might be able to stick a Heisler like behind a Class 70 and get it up, but again, that's just too much. I don't see the point. That just means the load's too heavy, Until we get one of those. Oh, we need to definitely get some beams out of here. We have. Oh, I guess both of them are full yet. So okay, that's cool. We still got 3, couple of logs left in there. We'll run another one. We always end up with 3 logs left in there somehow. It's weird. I'm sure there's some math that's behind that, but alright. So 30 iron. I don't know why these count as only 3 when really there's 5 in each. Yeah, I mean, it should be 15 per, but, whatever. I don't make the rules. So we'll be running through our new used freight yard layout up here. Now that we got rid of all the bypasses, some switches, simplified that a little bit the other day, makes that a little easier, gotta admit. So I think we're going to do some more of that around the rail too. Some of these double tracks and everything else might disappear after kind of boiling down the freight yard to a more minimal track. I think I'm going to try to do some more of that. Instead of at one time I wanted double rail absolutely everywhere, and I don't think that's going to be the thing anymore. But might start a new playthrough with lessons learned, knowing some stuff, and see how different we go with things. Still not exactly sure. I think I might wait until the spline update's out to start a new one though too, just because then it would be about seeing how that kind of changed things. Yeah, this just looks so much simpler. And then we actually get a chance to run through the yard here, which is kind of groovy. I don't think we'll go any faster. Great job. Alright. Little buttons we can push. Still say that bell should be louder. Although, I suppose you probably wouldn't hear that bell so much over a fully, you know, throttled up to the wall kind of locomotive. So that's maybe not terribly inaccurate. You probably don't hear a heck of a lot outside the cab when these things were cranked up. I would assume they were, most of them are probably louder than your ears want to work. Would be my guess. So that's all probably accurate. The whistle you would hear, I'm sure, because those are louder. Those are loud. Running by the old homestead. Should take out some more of these trees and stuff in here, maybe. Somebody was living out there, they'd have been whacking down trees, that's for sure. Running into the long valley. Out on this side actually gets to be pretty long. It's just really nice and flat, so that's easy to do. But it is just about as long as that run up to the iron mine, I guess, depending on, you know, where you're coming from. But running out here versus the smelter to the iron mine and the smelter to here is probably all the same. The smelter is probably the midway point, I guess, up on the top of the map, or at least for our setup. It's too bad we can't tunnel through some of these mountains over here. That would be nice, because you know that's what they would have really done. Get some TNT out and blast yourself through that mountain. My understanding is that's all game architecture and how it works. Going through the ground is not really up for grabs from what my understanding is. So, you know, we can find other ways around the problem. So, I mean, that's probably somewhat more normal to be done. Whistle the telemeter here and the bell as you're rolling in for a caution and warning. And Lord knows us behind the controls, that's a good plan. Loading crew needs to get out here and do something. Always good to double check, make sure you're getting paid for those. Not that these loads are, you know, great paydays or anything. They just aren't. They're work two paydays, that's for sure. But they are just putting in a bit of work along the way, that's for sure. Let's see if we can get this thing to just keep creeping. Probably not. Thing is, you'll get it set for a minute and then it'll start taking off faster, and then you gotta just back it up. So I don't know how much time you end up saving trying to get too cute. If you can do it right, it's great, but it can turn a load into a pain too. So we don't have any brakes on. Now that we get it moving, don't act like you're not gonna move once you get moving. Because you know you're gonna. And if I set it over 20, then you know it's gonna just take off faster than I can possibly deal with it. Alright, let's go. The lighter it gets, the faster it should go. So, who knows? It's gonna suck most of these up anyway, because we have wood and we have coal. So these beams or this iron is just gonna disappear about as fast as it gets here anyway. So that's the thing. That's the slowest moving conveyor belt in history. And like a true freight train, you can't help push it. It won't do anything. Let's go. Creep faster. Please. Go, go, go. Oh, and it stopped. Uncooperative. Uncooperative. You donkey. Alright. You're not supposed to be the problem child. What's the problem? Do we have that track? How is that switched in the wrong direction? Oh, that's so good we were going that slow. Or it would have derailed. That's why it stopped. Ooh! Alright. That's cool. Not exactly sure how that happened, but alright. Just keep chugging along now. Be a good train. There we go. Now we're happy with what's happening here. It's gonna start picking up speed, see? You know, this is typical. Nope, get off. Anybody lost one of those? Not exactly sure. Now we're gonna do what you typically do. Let's go! That's okay. That's why we got all this track out here. I know we have one switch up there, not sure where it is, but there we go. Alright, we ran down our train, we got back up to our train. They really started taking off once you start pulling that weight off and they start going, Like, not exactly, I'm not sure if we actually got like our stock full. Hopefully we get enough that we actually were able to stock some iron and not, use it all up. That's the question here. Do we have any left? Okay, it looks like 14. So we did get a little bit left. And that means we are full on the other side. So there we go. Finally, Ironworks is back to full. Of course, we should keep running loads and top all that off. But this has been enough just to fill this thing back up one time, so there we go, full. Now we can run pipes. All right, so 10 cars of iron up to the iron works, and we are back to supplying pipe. I think we'll call that one an episode. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all have a great day.